just shot an incredible buck. This has been quite a journey here at Camp Freedom. Started off. I went hunting with Matt Gatus here, the executive director at Camp Freedom, and went hunting with him over in Spain on an ibex hunt, and we got to talking about Camp Freedom and what they do and how they serve the veterans and first responders. And I thought, I want to go on a hunt there and sponsor a hunt, and so I did. And after I started thinking about it, I thought, I got a good friend of mine I've known most of his life. He's a Green Beret, and I said, I really don't need to hunt another deer, but I'd rather see him hunt as well as another veteran. And so we came here with the intention of having those two guys come out and shoot deer, and these are monster deers out here, by the way. I mean, you're probably, if you come out here hunting, you'll be ruined for life for deer hunting, because there's nothing to compare with these animals. But yesterday, Brandon Gebhardt, who came with me on this trip, shot a monster, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, I'm here. I think I need to hunt. I need to hunt. I can't. How could you not hunt a deer like that? And so I said, okay, let's do this, and that's what got us here today. And I'm telling you, we got in the blind and pitch black out. We're still seeing all kinds of deer, and this utter monster walks out. I have never seen a deer like that. He was a friggin' monster, and we seen him for a short period of time. He got out of sight. Next thing you know, he's like within a foot of our blind. I mean, it was, you talk about the spider senses tingling up your spine. He made you tingle, man. But I made a great shot on him, and he probably didn't go 30 yards. He's laying out there. Can't wait to go over there and get my hands on him. But I definitely want to thank the guys here at Camp Freedom and Matt for putting together such a great place and having such a great purpose. And I don't know what else I can say, but it's been an awesome experience, and I was glad to be able to experience it with these heroes, because they're all
real heroes.
Real heroes, yeah. You hear a lot of heroes, but there's real heroes here, and that's just an awesome thing to be around people like that. So anyway, Matt, thanks so much for the opportunity, and for what you do for the veterans and first responders, and I've known you for a long time, hunted with you, and I'm glad that our paths crossed in this life, and we'll be hunting together again. I guarantee you.
And what a privilege this is. I always say it's a privilege to serve here at Camp Freedom, because that's what we do, we serve. But this is what happens when you make a donation hunt. So Bill decided to make a donation hunt. He gifted that donation hunt to Brandon. We had a great experience yesterday. I mean, shot a deer, beautiful buck with a bow at like 7 paces. I mean, beautiful, maybe 5. And that was a great experience. But what also happens is right now, as we're sitting here, Randy, who has served 7 years in the military, and then since then is a police officer in New York right now, is hunting right now a 120 to 180 class buck because of Bill's donation. So not only when you make a donation hunt do you get to hunt or gift that hunt, but you also sponsor another hunt. And that's how we make things happen, because everything for our vets and first responders here is free. It's free of charge. We have never and never will charge a veteran or first responder for anything they do here. And then, you get to experience this. I mean, we've seen at least 5 bucks this morning. This giant buck sat right here at 1 foot off of this blind trying to sniff out does. I mean, it was heart racing, heart pumping.
Holy cow.
We had to adjust and shift and do everything else. And Bill had to move, and he took an offhand shot probably at about, I don't know, maybe 80 yards, 90 yards on that thing, and just put the hammer down. So I know I'm killing you, because we need to go see what that thing really is and get your
Amen,
hands on
brother,
it.
amen.
But thank you for doing the interview, Bill. It's
Oh.
always a pleasure with
Yeah.
you. You're a gentleman, and I love the time that we get to spend
All
together.
right,
Thank
and
you.
we'll do it again. We'll have many hunts in our future.
Thank you.
I know.
Thank
so.
you.
All right.
Let me know when you're on them, Isaac. That's okay. All right, ready? Yeah.
He's done.
He's down. Offhand. Running around in a blind. How crazy was that?
You got a good video on your phone too, don't you?
Oh yeah, I got a picture of him right here, looking at
He
him.
was a foot from the blind.
Holy cow! man.
Something here spooked him for a second, but not enough to stop him
Oh.
from running.
Look at that monster, man. Look at that monster.
Look at the neck.
Holy cow.
Oh,
Yeah,
grab
you
that.
can have the gun. What a deer. Unbelievable.
Oh my. Oh my.
What a deer. What a deer.
He's
Where you at, Brandon?
He's got that drop right on your left hand,
Yeah.
and then the drop on the right is more out the back.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Man, look at
buck.
the brow tines.
That's a pretty good blood trail.
Yeah. Cool.
You like those?
Look at that, man.
So that's a lung shot? Is he
Yep.
spitting?
Yep.
Yeah.
Learn it as I
Unbelievable.
go.
Unbelievable. And look at the neck on him.
Look this way
You
real
say
quick.
about 4.5, you
Yeah,
figure?
he's 4.5 years old.
Wow. Well, you look at this buck. What a monster. We hadn't probably been sitting in that blind more than 30 minutes, and we seen this big guy coming down from about 200 yards, and I'm sitting here contemplating, do I want to shoot? And it took me about 2 seconds to decide that, yeah, I'm going to shoot this deer if I get an opportunity. And then he goes out of sight, and we didn't see him. And I'm thinking, gosh, did I miss my opportunity? And we seen some does come back through in front of us, and I was just praying that he would follow those does in, and still didn't see him. Seen another small buck, or actually a really thick, heavy 8-point, and then a small buck. And next thing I know, Matt's saying, big buck, and this deer is right behind us. I mean,
he's like a 2 feet from the blind window, looking in at it. Brandon's over there taking pictures, and I thought, man, what an awesome deer. I'm freaking out up in the front because he's behind me, and he finally rolls around to the side, and he's just standing right next to the blind, and I got the gun pointed out the front window, and he started taking off away from the side of the building, so I had to reposition myself, and I got to the window on the side, and he got behind some brush where I didn't want to take a shot. I wanted to make sure it was a good, clean kill, and he took a couple steps and then stopped at that point in time, and I just had the perfect shot, and this deer just did not disappoint. He took the hit, ran about 30 yards, and piled up. It was a perfect ethical shot, and you could see him. You could have seen him from 600 yards. These horns are shining away. But it was such an awesome hunt, and just a great morning.